Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 28 of Age of Engineering. Today, we're not in my regular world. In case you can't tell, we're actually in my test world. This is where I go to be in creative mode and test out different things before I put them into effect in my actual world. And today, we are here because I've been challenged. I got a comment on my last episode questioning whether this fused quartz is actually resistant to nuclear blast. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. I've never tested it. So today we have come to the test world and created a nuclear reactor. And encased it in fused quartz, except for this one hole in the front where we have the lever that we're going to flip. And inside the reactor, we have nothing but quad fuel rods. So as soon as I flip this lever, it's just gonna go boom. So, are you ready? Let's give it a try. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so as you can see, the fused quartz has not been touched. Everything else is quite gone. The reactor's gone, the lever's gone, and look at this swath of destruction. Okay, this is really cool, actually. You can see it updating on the mini-map. But yeah, it's like a perfect... raining. Like a perfect cone of destruction just coming out of that one hole where we had the lever. So I hope that answers your question. Yes, this is 100% nuclear blast resistant, even if nothing else is. Alrighty, well, I will meet you guys back in the real world. See you in a few. Okay, welcome back. As you can see, I actually made a couple changes based on that test that we did. I put the access port underneath the nuclear reactor instead of in the front. Because if it was in the front, well, it would basically blow the front of this building off. And there's some expensive machines in here, and although they probably would be okay, I don't really want to risk it. So I have the access port facing down. So if anything blows up, it'll just be underground stuff. So I've spent quite a bit of time between the episodes. I know that I said I was going to live stream a bit, but unfortunately that didn't end up happening this weekend. And I'm sorry about that. But I will show you the stuff that I got done. And also, during all the time that I spent, we got our first batch of depleted uranium quad fuel rods. And that means that we can get into advanced generators. Very exciting. So let's head back over to the overworld and get this started. I actually have a bunch of stuff in here already. Okay, so to get plutonium out of these, I think you have to put them in here. I guess we'll find out. Let's steal some overclockers just so we can see. It's still gonna take a minute. Anyway, while that's working, let me show you what I did downstairs. It was quite a bit. I actually got quite a bit of work done. I completely rearranged my power room, as you can see. I have these set up in the same way over here, except now I have an extra tank of ethanol. So if these start running low, they can draw off that without being worried. I added a couple more biogas engines, and I might actually end up adding even more than that. because I made a huge improvement to the way that we get biomass, which fuels these and those. And that was, well, first of all, I added a squeezer to make fruit juice to go in here, which helps create more biomass per sapling. And I actually bred these apple oaks with blue maho saplings, I think is what they're called. Hang on. Let me look. Blue. Yeah, these ones, which you get by crossing balsa and desert acacia. And balsa you get by crossing teak and acacia. Luckily, we already had teak, we already had acacia, and we already had desert acacia. So this was actually fairly easy to breed. But then I crossed this with the apple oak, and that gave me, if you can see, let me show you on the Treealyzer. There we go. The blue maho sapling, they have a high what's called sappiness level, much like me. So you can see high sappiness. Now that means that per sapling, you're going to get a lot more biomass. Before, with the regular apple oak saplings, I was getting maybe 150 or like 250 millibuckets, even with the fruit juice. With these, I get 1,250 millibuckets of biomass per sapling. So that's pretty good, a pretty good deal. Also, I updated these. They're still running on apples. We have plenty of backstock of apples. But the problem with them was that they were actually burning the saplings that the fermenters needed, because they can burn either wood or saplings or a variety of fuels, or, as you can see here, coal dust. So what I did was I set these up on a completely separate circuit, so there's no way that these can pull wood anymore. I have a filter here so they can only pull apples out of here. And then I have a drawer set up here with the coal dust, which I get from the greenhouse, which I set up right here. And the greenhouse is now hooked into our regular power, so it has plenty of power to keep going. So that's pretty cool. These I just set up just kind of to keep all these machines running, like the squeezer and the fermenter and all that. They all require power to run. So I wanted to make sure that I had a mode of passive power generation to keep these running no matter what, whether it ran out of saplings or ran out of fruit juice or anything like that. I also updated the capacitor bank, and I want to add more as well. This is 3 different tier 2 capacitor banks. And you can see if you put the same tier next to each other, they actually hook up into one giant capacitor, which I think is really cool. I think that's it. I also obviously made a ton more room, and I think in this area right here is where I'm gonna put the advanced generators, which will give us even more power. Yes, as you can see, this is, it's getting about 200 RF per tick extra, which is awesome because I have been running this thing. So this is currently running. You can see we're getting all sorts of good stuff. I had to take a lot of iron and copper out for other projects, but yeah, so this is running and we have an excess of power. So that is where I wanted that to be. Now you may say, oh, why did you bother doing all this when you're just going to do advanced generators today? Because there's no point in wasting power. Am I right? I mean, if I already have the setup for it, I may as well improve it and make it run better. All right, so let's check to see how this is doing. Okay, so we've got 16 tiny piles of plutonium already. Am I wearing? Yes. Make sure I'm wearing my important stuff. Oh, we get iron dust too. I didn't know that. Excellent, excellent. So, tiny piles of plutonium. How do I make regular plutonium out of these? Oh, let's just hit you. No. That's not what I meant. Okay. It looks like you just craft them or compress them. Well, let's just craft them then. This is not as much plutonium as I wanted. This isn't even close to as much plutonium as I wanted. Oh, man. I wonder, though. Are you still going? You appear to be. Sun's setting, so let's take a quick nap. You can see all this stuff is from the test world. I'm not cheating in nuclear reactors. As tempting as it may be. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's running. Ugh, I can't believe we only got one piece of plutonium out of that. That's okay. That's enough to get started. So, what I want to do today, as I mentioned, is to get started on advanced generators. Now, our tree farm is running really, really well. We have all the saplings we need for the biogas engines and the biogenerators. We have apples for our starch extractors. The one thing that we don't currently have a use for is all this wood, and there is a lot of it. I was burning it in the starch generator, the starch extractors, but now that's no longer necessary because of the coal dust. So, what I want to do with that, oops, I keep forgetting I don't have my step assist on because I'm wearing my hazmat suit. I wish there was a way to incorporate the hazmat suit into the dark armor. That would be really good. But anyway, so what I want to do today is make a syngas producer. Now, the syngas producer takes anything that produces carbon, like wood, and water, and it mixes it together into something that can be run in an advanced generator. So, just like the advanced generator, these are modular. Here we go. To make it, it looks simple enough, but then you get to this. A refined circuit board where you need pure Certus quartz crystals and all these circuits. Luckily, the Certus quartz crystals that I put somewhere, there they are, that I dumped in that thing of water a couple episodes ago, they finally grew. So now we have plenty of those. And also, fortunately, our calculator setup here has produced more circuits than we will probably ever need ever. But that's okay. I am okay with that. All right, refined circuit board. We need 4 redstone ingots. We need one of those, and one of those. Oh, this is always the hard part. Determining which one is which. I think it's that one. And this one? Maybe? It might be this one. We'll find out. And then that one, which I think is that one. Okay. Good deal. Let's see. I thought I made some extra redstone ingots. I could be wrong. Nope, there they are. Oh, I forgot to mention, I actually made this intricate circuit board, which was fairly easy to make since we have a ton of circuits, but I put that into the squeezer, and I actually have in here 2 emerald electron tubes and 2 gold electron tubes, which you can see right here. The emerald electron tube boosts the speed, and the gold electron tube boosts the efficiency, so it doesn't use quite as much power. So that was good. All right, let's see about this. Okay, and I think doop, and then like that. Okay, looks like I got the right circuits. Yep, all right. Cool, so refined circuit board. Yay! What else do we need? I think we need a ton of iron. So let's go ahead and grab a bunch of that. I still don't have a whole lot of iron, but I did also go mining between the episodes just to get the resources that I would need for this. Okay, we need redstone iron wiring. So we're gonna need some redstone. Let's grab that. And we're gonna need some sticks. Some sticks, some sticks, some sticks. Where have I hidden the sticks? I guess let's just, oh, wait, I know. Sticks. Yay. Alrighty, so let's start with this. Ooh, it makes 16 of them, nice. Iron tubing, another 16. Pressure valve, that looks pretty easy. Iron frames. I think I'm gonna need a bunch of those, so let's just grab them all. Control circuit. Nice. Nice. All right, so that's our controller. That is what is going to control, obviously, the entire machine. And I'm knocking my coffee everywhere. All right. The other things that we need, let's see, we need a fluid intake valve because that will take in the water that this needs. We just need one. An output valve to output the gas from the producer to the generator. Probably just need one of those. Item input port, definitely need one of those. That's where we'll put the wood in to create the carbon. Heating chambers. I'm not sure how many of these we need exactly. I think I'm gonna do 5. Let's make some more iron tubing. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. Just because. The more heating chambers you have, the oh, I need more iron frames. Okay. The more gas that this can produce. Iron frame. I don't know if that's enough. I guess we'll find out. Yes, okay. And 6 heating chambers, and then there was a mixing chamber. We definitely want one of these. In fact, it can't function without it. So, oh, we need more iron tubing. That's fine. I think you only need 1 mixing chamber. I'm pretty sure. I guess we'll find out. Oh, also, there we go. I will probably want a fuel tank so I can hold any excess fuel that we make. Okay, apparently that can only be installed in the gas turbine controller. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just... Whoops. That'll be good for the moment. So let's go and see if we can make this work. Now what's really cool about these is that you can make them in any shape. So you don't have to worry about like, oh, this has to be, everything has to be in the exact, spot. So let's see. I want to make where did I leave it? There it is. Okay. Reservoir. This is actually the reservoir that I was using to fill these with water, but now that we're using fruit juice, that's not necessary. So we'll put the reservoir down there. And we're probably gonna need some fluid. Do we really not have any? Really? Really? Yeah, we really don't have any. Shoot. That's what I get for thinking I'm all prepared. Let's throw this in here really quick. Make up some fused quartz. I probably used all the fused quartz for building or rebuilding the what do you call it? The casing for my nuclear reactor. Okay, let's see. We got conduit binder and fused quartz. Great. Oh, we also need some buckets of water. That will be useful. Ah, let me out. Okay. Kind of want to hurry up on this because that storage crate is getting full of wood. Okay. There's our reservoir. And let's see. We'll put the fluid intake valve there. We'll put the item input port here. We'll put the controller here. The mixing chamber here. The fluid output valve here. And then we'll just fill everything else in with heating chambers. Okay. Is this going to work? So this is the interface for the syngas producer. You can configure the different outputs. We're just going to have the one. I think we have everything that we need. Let's see. Okay. Extract. Always active. Ooh. It's filling up fast. Okay. So we have water. Let's see. Let's just grab some wood to test this. Okay. Carbon. So it should be producing now? Please? Please produce? I mean, oh, there we go. It's producing 1 millibucket per tick. Okay, that's not... I kind of wanted more than that. But that's okay. That's all right for what we have now, which is nothing. I mean, we don't have the... Mm, 52 car. Okay. We don't have the advanced generator set up yet, so it's not gonna be useful yet anyway. So yeah, and like I said, we can just add more of these heating chambers and it will produce more. It'll take more wood, but we seem to have plenty of wood. Alrighty, let's go and get an item filter. Do I have any item filters? Of course not. Filter. Okay. Basic item filter. I don't know 2, 3, 4, 5 if this will only accept, if the producer would only accept wood, but just to make sure, I'm going to make an item filter. It doesn't take too long, hopefully. There we go. And 4. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I just want to make sure it's not taking in like saplings or anything else. Okay, let's put insert, item filter. Okay, yep, you can see it's filling up. Nice. Whoops. Only accept oak wood. Great. So now any wood that comes in from the tree farm should go directly in here. Although, actually, I want to make sure... I wonder if I can move this. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay. Except that's all gonna fly everywhere. Let's... If I in and out, then it should pull wood to put in here, right? Yeah, look. Yeah, that's working. Okay. Okay, great. And hopefully it's not like putting anything back in here. No, because this is extract only. Okay. Oh, the other thing I did, I mentioned that I took the peat part out of our farm. So in its place, what I did was I made the auto crafter make fertilizer so that I don't have to check this every 10 minutes and put more fertilizer in. The only thing I have to do for it now is make sure it stays full of dirt and to occasionally come back here and put some apatite in. But that's not a big deal. Okay. Our syngas producer is kicking butt. Awesome. So yeah, this is all going to be able to go into oh my gosh, words. The advanced generator, which can produce both RF and EU. which will be important when we finally get a molecular transformer, which takes, I think, 9 million EU to change iron into iridium. However, that's much less power than it's taking to make the UU matter. So, good on that. Okay, so next we want to make the gas turbine. Let's see if we can turbine. Okay, perfect. So we need to make the gas turbine controller, which is another control circuit. Iron frames, redstone, blah, blah, blah. We need... These are what put out the actual energy. This is for RF and this is for EU. You can go all the way up to insane, which is 8,000 EU a tick, which I don't think we'll be making. This is Tesla for anything that uses Tesla, which nothing in this does. Also forge energy. Gas intake valve, we will definitely need one of these, which is a piston, steel. That's simple. Dead simple. Let's grab another stack of iron. All right. Oh, we better go make another control circuit. So this is fairly easy. This whole, is it that one? And that one? I hope. That one, and that one, and not that one. It's more of a, this color? Yeah. Let's go get some redstone and make more redstone ingots. Yeah, so at this point you might be asking yourself, why did you wait so long to make these? If it's so easy to make the advanced generators, which it really is, why'd you wait so long? The answer is here. We want to use the manual turbines because I have a lot of cobalt and ardite. But to make them, it requires pellets of RTG fuel. And pellets of RTG are made with plutonium, which you only get from our centrifuge friend using depleted fuel rods. Although I wonder... Yeah, I now have enough plutonium for one turbine. Whee! Although I wonder if I could scan. I wonder how much it would cost to make a depleted fuel rod with the UU matter. That's an interesting question. All right, let's grab these. And the Certus quartz. Make another one of these. Perfect. Put that back. Oh, I wonder if we've got anything good in here. Oh, another star. That's good. Health processors and a health module after I went to all that trouble to make those. Of course I would get them in here. All right. Turbine controller. Need iron frames again. Oh, I don't have any redstone. That's silly. Control circuit. Gas turbine controller. Nice. Let's see, what else do we need? We need we will need those. Gas mix compressor. We definitely want one of those. Okay. We're gonna have to make some advanced alloy. Let's leave that for a second. Fuel air mixer. That is simple. I actually have a bunch of pistons left over from when I was making the biogas generators, so good. Okay, what else did we need? What did we need with the steel? That's not it. The intake valve? Yes, that's it. Just one. A fuel tank. Oh, that's simple. Do I have enough glass? Maybe. Fuel tank. I do. Oh, I had exactly enough glass. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. The turbines, obviously. Power capacitors. I don't know how difficult these are to make. Not very. We just need some basic capacitors. Meh. I will probably do those later. All right, let's do the flux generator. We need a power IO. Oh, okay, that's gonna take a minute. That's gonna take a hot minute. Let's do this then. Where was it? Fuel air mixer. Oh, we need some iron bars. I thought we had some. You know, I'm gonna check downstairs first. There might be some. Yes! And I just need one. Works for me. Nope, that's not it. Fuel air mixer. There we go. Alrighty, let's start getting some of this manual and ready to go. I don't know. Let's do alloys only. Alright, so that should start cooking up. Awesome. Put these away. Alright. Well, while that's cooking, I'm gonna try and clean up my inventory and do a little bit of extra crafting, and I will bring you back in a minute. See you in a few. Okay, so I was just kidding. I've actually finally looked at my recording time and realized we are way past the end of the episode. So, unfortunately, getting this advanced generator up and actually running is going to have to wait until next episode. But, I mean, we did a pretty good job today. We got our producer up and running. See, it's going really well. So that's exciting. See how much wood we have left. We still have a ton. Good. That's good. So I will craft up some of the other stuff that we need in between episodes. I'm going to see how much it costs to scan the tiny piles of plutonium and hopefully the depleted uranium rods, and see if we can maybe speed up the advanced generator process. I hope. Anyway, thanks again for joining me today, and I will see you again next time.